Passive income is the quickest way to change your financial future. You've probably heard others say, stop trading your time for money. For most of us, our main source of income, our jobs, typically require that we work 9 hours a day, 5 days a week. And if you're anything like me, you're also doing your best to raise good kids. You're trying to reserve enough time for your spouse that she or he doesn't forget what you look like. You're volunteering around the community, making time for friends occasionally. Maybe you're trying to squeeze in time for a hobby, exercise, and all of the other things that life throws at us. And if this sounds like you too, you don't have any free time to trade anyway. So how do you generate income if you're not working for it? What's up, everyone? My name is Brian. I'm a small business owner, a real estate investor, and an avid side hustler. Welcome to my channel and to one of my income streams, my grocery store. So what is the answer? How do you earn income without work? It's the holy grail of side hustles. Passive income. But like the real holy grail, most people think it either doesn't exist or it's impossible to find. Well, passive income does exist, and it's not terribly hard to find, but it usually does require a substantial upfront investment, either in time or money. And most people are not willing to put in the effort or take the risk. So let's just jump right in. First, what is passive income? It's a steady income with very little daily effort. Now, I didn't say no effort at all. It will require an upfront investment of either time or money to get it off the ground, and probably a little maintenance over time. I mean, nothing's free. So there's no one way to create passive income. Your creativity is your main limiting factor because it's entirely up to you to either create or identify these opportunities. So instead of doing another video with a list of ideas that you've probably heard over and over again, I'll touch on a couple of ideas of passive income that I'm currently investing in just to kind of help get your mind thinking in the right direction. But then I want to touch more on the methods of how you can identify or create your own opportunities. As promised, here are a couple of things that I'm currently investing in. Number one, rental properties. So what makes a rental property passive? Well, it requires an upfront investment to purchase the property, and then maybe a little cleaning and maintenance to get it ready to rent. But once you rent it, you're basically done for the term of the lease, other than maybe the occasional maintenance call. And then a rent check comes in every month, or you evict the tenant and re-rent it. And if you want it to be even more passive, hire a management company. Then you really don't have to lift a finger. They handle everything. Now, the great thing about rental properties is you actually earn money in 3 different ways. Number one is cash flow. That means you receive a rent check and you pay all of your expenses from it, and then whatever's left, you get to keep. Number two is the mortgage pay down. Every month when the tenant pays you a rent check, you pay the mortgage, and that brings the balance down. That means you owe less on the house this month than you owed last month. So it's basically a forced savings account. As the mortgage is paid down, your equity increases. Number 3 is appreciation. Assuming you purchased a good property in either a stable or a growing community, the value of the property will increase with time. In my opinion, real estate investing is by far the best form of passive income. It's the one that is most likely to create serious wealth for you in the future. Now, another example of something I'm currently working on is a YouTube channel. And if you aren't familiar with how YouTube works, here's a quick rundown for you. In order to be monetized on YouTube, you'll need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time over the previous 12 months. And it's not easy. I've loaded 30-ish videos over the last 8 months. And as of the time of recording, I have 333 subscribers and 580 hours of watch time. So it's really slow going at first for most of us. Now, some people are fortunate enough to build a huge following after just a few videos. That's not me, and I don't think it's most people either. So it's a lot of work up front. Now, once you're monetized, YouTube pays you for every 1,000 views. Now, the amount they pay per 1,000 views varies greatly depending on the topic of the video, with some topics generating $1 per 1,000 views, and others generating upwards of $20 per 1,000 views. And once you're monetized, your old videos will continue earning you money as long as people are watching them. And every new video just adds to your catalog and creates more potential future views. And there are other ways to monetize your channel, like affiliate marketing links. And those are the links in the description when the YouTubers say, check the link in the description, if you click on those links and you make a purchase, that creator then earns a commission off whatever you buy. And another way are sponsored videos. And those are the videos where the creator does a little commercial mixed in with their video, or even in some cases, they're just using the product and that company has paid them to use the product in their videos. Now, honest YouTubers will tell you that they were paid to display that product. Some don't, but that's another good source of income. Now, YouTube, like I said, is definitely not for those that are looking for instant gratification. There is nothing instant about building a YouTube channel. But I do hear that it pays really well once you've built a following. I can't vouch for it personally because I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. Now, like I said, those are the two things that I'm currently investing in for future passive income. Now, I could give you a list of ideas and they could go on forever, but instead, let's look at how you can identify opportunities that best fit your strengths. So to get started, you'll need to ask yourself a few questions. Number one, what do you have to invest? Do you have time? Do you have money? Or do you have both? Do you have any unique talents or knowledge or skills, like playing an instrument, graphic design, video editing, writing, photography, maybe trade work like plumbing or electrical or painting, maybe handyman skills. Can you run a tractor or cut trees? Landscaping, yard maintenance. Make a list of your abilities and then take a look at your community and see which of those abilities would fit best with the needs in your community. Now, let's look at one of these skills and discuss how it can become a passive income. Let's use painting. Let's assume you know everything there is to know about painting houses. So how is it passive if you're the one painting the houses? It isn't. But the way you make it passive is by putting together a crew of people that also know how to paint houses. Your job is maybe to provide them with equipment, maybe provide the insurance and marketing. Their job is to do the painting. Basically, you run the back end of the business while the crews do the work. Now, you don't hire your crew. You pay them by the job, not by the hour. And you're probably wondering why any crew would work for you and not for themselves if you're not doing the work. And that's pretty simple. Some people either don't want the responsibility or aren't capable of running a business, or they don't have the resources to purchase the equipment or get the insurance or the know-how to go out and find the jobs. So whatever their reasons, you will be able to find good people to work with you. And a good place to start would be at your local hardware store or wherever paint is sold. Just ask the people behind the counter if they know of any independent painters that are looking for work. They will, I promise. Just remember, your job here is to create passive income, not a second full-time job for yourself. Now, what's the difference in passive income and a side hustle? Really not much. Any side hustle can become passive income by simply finding others to do the work for you. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably already have an idea or two in mind. So what are you waiting for? Stop thinking about it. Stop looking for confirmation videos and just go do it. Trust your gut. It's right more often than not. Guys, if you've had success building passive income, or if you've had a drastic failure, share it in the comments below. We are all in this together and we can all learn something from each other. Your story may change someone else's life. Put it in the comments. And guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
What a strange person.